Hi everyone, this is going to be part one of a mini-series called Letters to Me. So, Letters to Me is sort of what I wish I could, if I could go back in time, it's what I would tell myself. So, it'll cover stuff like not being afraid to be different, embracing who you are, little obstacles that I've had as a kid, and looking back on them and seeing that they weren't that bad, or what I would have told myself, because I feel like if someone else is going through them, then they can watch this and, you know, have that support. So this first episode is going to be about embracing being different and embracing being a weirdo, basically. So before I get into the actual episode, I just want to explain that I mean weirdo in a positive way. I mean out of the ordinary, not the norm, which in my opinion is absolutely amazing. Like, I find the funnest people and the most entertaining people to be those who don't fit into like a straight, don't go into straight boxes of average, because I mean, who really wants an average life? Like, me personally, I want a life full of, excitement and difference, and I want to make a change instead of just being in a stationary spot in my life, which I know I will be stationary for some of my life, but I want to make that change and be different and, be proud of who I am. So that's what this episode is gonna cover. Okay, so number one is, I believe we were all made to change the world in some small way. So whether that's helping someone out or, building the next spaceship or whatever, something, whether it's the tiniest thing or the biggest thing, we're all meant to change the world. And without the people who see the world differently, how is anyone gonna get any further? Like, we as humans wouldn't have got as far as we are now without the weird person who made the wheel, or the person who made electricity, or weird things like that. People probably thought they were weirdos, oh, that person wants to make power out of this, that person wants to make something that rolls. It's those little things that people think are strange or odd about you that actually will change the world, and you need to learn to embrace those and make them your main focus in life. Number two is, being a weirdo is absolutely amazing. It sounds strange, but to be honest, I've had most of my best days in my life being a weirdo. Running around, going on kids' things when I'm blooming, I would say it was like when I was 12, but it was last week probably. And, just doing those crazy things that make you feel like a kid again, or, just not caring about what anyone thinks because you're having a good time. Like, as long as you're not hurting anyone, I'm not saying obviously, go out and hurt someone. As long as you're having a good time and you're not hurting anyone, you're not damaging anything, focus on you. Focus on having a good time with your friends. Focus on exploring yourself and what you enjoy, not what people have told you to enjoy. And be different, because the world needs different people. Like I said in part one, we need people who are different, who innovate, and because your mind works differently, or because you see the world in a different light, you can make a difference. So don't let people say, oh yeah, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to follow this certain path. Your brain will tell you which path you need to follow, and no one else really matters in that situation. As long as you're living your life and you're comfortable, and as I say, you're not hurting anyone or making life difficult for people, then be you, because honestly, being a weirdo is the best, and the best moments come out of it. I can't even go in. Next, in a few videos time, I'm gonna go through all the times I've been, a few of the times I've been a weirdo, and the best results have come out, because my life's just been full of these weird moments that make me laugh when I think back of it. And that's what you want when you're older. You want, you know, a life where you can look back and you can tell your grandkids or you can tell your friends, oh yeah, when I was a kid I did this and I laughed so hard and I climbed the highest thing, I jumped off this, I did these amazing things that changed the world. It's amazing. Number 3 is one I struggle so hard with and I'm only just starting to accept about myself. It's not worrying about what other people think about you, because there's always going to be someone who says, why do you do this? Why are you like this? Why are you you? Why do you look like this? All this stuff. But to be honest, imagine a world where nobody cared about what anyone else thought about them. Everyone would just be running around the streets, being their best selves. There'd be nothing to hold anyone back, because let's be honest, in society nowadays, the one big thing holding people back and holding teens back and holding even adults back is what other people will think about them. I don't know how many times I've been scared to give my opinion in a lesson because people will think I'm a weirdo. And it's been a really good idea to me, but I don't think people will accept it or they'll judge me. Now, number 5 is going to be a personal story about how when I was struggling with being myself and expressing myself and coming to terms with who I was, how I got that confidence to not care about them anymore. So through my first high school, because I went to 2, I was really badly bullied and didn't have many friends and felt very lost. And the one thing that I used to get through that, although it sounds really corny and the typical Disney film person uses music to get through stuff, was music. So people don't know, but I sing and play guitar. People wouldn't know because I don't post it on YouTube. I'm very sort of keep it to myself about it. I've posted on Facebook once or twice. But so I saw a poster for the school talent show. It was, I don't know, I can't say the school's name, but Beep's Got Talent. And I thought, okay, well, I'm absolutely terrified, but I've just started guitar lessons. I want to be able to, get what I've got out my chest. So I went in and I signed up, and the teacher was like, oh, are you sure you want to do this? Because obviously it's in front of a crowd of students and their families and stuff. And it got me terrified. I was like, oh no, what if they judge me? What if they what if they bully me? What if they bully me even more to the point where I just can't, I have to leave the school? I did leave the school in the end, but it was a while after that. But the reason that I kept doing it was because I didn't want to let them win, and I wanted to let myself be me. And it was the best decision I'd probably ever made. Now, the reason I see it as the best decision I've ever made is simply it showed them that I didn't want to be, that I wasn't just this, low-level person, that I wasn't just someone they can brush aside. I'm gonna still live my life. And yeah, I still got bullied after it, but I had that confidence in my head to be like, you sang in front of loads of people on a stage, you worked hard, you got past the audition thing, and you've done it. So that video was to explain what the series is going to be, and what I'll probably do is do 1, 2, 3, 4 points, or maybe more, maybe less, on each video depending on how I feel about the subject, and then one sort of little story about it, and to sort of wrap up the video. And that's how the layout's going to be, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you guys have any pointers or information you want to tell me about to do with the topics, what I'll do is I'll probably put a list, when I've got the list of things I'm going to write about, and I'll probably put them in the description of the next video. I won't be doing it for this video because I haven't got the idea for the next one yet, but so in the next video I'll put a list of topics I'm looking at covering, so you guys can give me your opinions, and I'll probably put them in, and say, okay, so this person said this person said that, almost like reading the comments and putting them in the video so I can explain from a different perspective. So before I end the video, I want to thank Batperson, who is my editor and made the awesome profile picture and banner for my YouTube page. He does amazing work, and I'm putting a link to his YouTube that he's getting started, and his Instagram where he does like really cool artwork. So if you like anime and that sort of thing, you'll love his artwork. It's actually amazing. And I just want to thank him for working on this, because this is his first video where he's going to be editing my content. And I would also just want to say thank you guys for watching. My Twitch is in the description, because I'm going to start going on that more. And yeah, so if you can like and comment and obviously subscribe and everything. I sound like such a stereotypical YouTuber here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys like the shorter videos or the longer videos, tell me so I can sort of work around it and maybe make shorter or obviously longer videos. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.